Hello and welcome to LEN'S Island. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. This is a very cool looking game where you build, fight, farm, and explore. And it is looking extremely good. It's in early access right now on Steam, and it's coming to you from a small developer from Australia. And I know that there are a lot of developers from Australia that are just literally knocking it out of the park with a huge amount of different games coming from there, and I just cannot wait to play this. So we're going to be calling this Reformia, as you might expect. Create new game. We're just going to go for standard, as that is the only option to us right now, as you might expect. And we're going to be using the mouse to control Len. You can actually use WSD, as you can see right here, but I'm going to use the mouse. Where is Len from? I have no idea where he's from, actually. Let's just make him from, I guess, Zengard City. And, well, masculine we're going to go for. Does he wear shoes? No. All right, okay, so now we can actually choose his hair color. We'll just make black, I guess, and then we can change his hairstyle as well, which is actually pretty cool. We can change his outfit and what he's wearing. I'm thinking probably something like this. And then we can change his shirt as well. Let's make it a red shirt. Why not? He's going to die pretty fast. So red shirt kind of makes sense. And we can actually change his pants as well. Let's go for some kind of shortish pants, and then we can start the game. This is the first time I'm booting up the game, by the way, because I always like to kind of get a fresh perspective on absolutely every single thing alongside you, and we get the purest impression of the game that we can. And from what I've seen so far, I'm very much loving the concept of this, because this kind of reminds me of Racketeer. Do you know Racketeer? I don't know. It's a game from very long ago. It kind of reminds me of that, but obviously that's a very old game in comparison to this, and this is looking so fun. Anyway, your once safe home was destroyed by the voids. The mysteries of the darkness that drives them is yet to be uncovered. No one understands its power or where it came from. You are ferried to the forgotten island where the Lightstone Rush began, hoping to build a new life. Alright, here we go. So obviously it's pretty much WASD, well, not WASD, it's pretty much MOBA style of how you do things. So drag unlocked items onto your hotbar to equip them, or drag an item off your hotbar to unequip it. Any unequipped hotbar items are automatically sent to your chest for storage. All of your resources are accessible from your backpack at any time and do not require storage. Equip food items by dragging them directly from your backpack to your hotbar. Alright, fantastic. So that basically means that I can put this on here. Is it already on there, actually? I think it seems like it's already on there, as you can see. And then, yeah, we've got these things as well. Okay, so that's good to know. So we already have all that stuff. And as you can see, I can attack with my knife to do things. And as you can see, you can actually time them to critically hit. So you can deal more damage timing your hits instead of holding down to auto hit. Time your next swing when you see the crit circle expanding. Click during the crit window to trigger a critical. Deal bonus damage for landing critical hits. Oh, there's the critical right there. Okay, I understand. So, okay, so no, we don't want to do that. There's the critical. Okay, I see. So we actually gain bonus experience for doing that as well, as you can quite clearly see. So that is actually huge amounts of skill-based mechanic right there. Hopefully I'm going to do a reasonably good job at that. Seems pretty intuitive, actually, all things considered. I wouldn't have expected something like this to actually work as well as it does, but it feels to me like it's very natural. It feels like a natural progression right there. Anyway, we're going to do something here. We've got to learn how to actually play with the axe. As you can see, the axe seems to be a little bit different to the Bowie knife or whatever it is. I'm actually not entirely sure what it is right now. I am actually clicking when this axe actually goes through, but I'm not sure if I'm getting the critical. I don't think I am, so that's just me failing, I assume. Okay, so we can construct a house. So how do we construct the house? Well, that's the point. I guess we're going to have to figure that out as time goes on. Here we go. Constructing a house. So we got wood building. You can make a bed, campfire. We have to visit the mayor as well. Okay, so that's good to know. Huge amounts of items here, and we're going to obviously be able to unlock those as time goes on. Okay, so wait a minute. Wooden wall, wooden ceiling, Where wooden foundation. Okay, so I need rock, right? Need rock. So this is how we can get this right here. Okay, wait a minute. Here it is. Okay, yeah. So there's the critical. As you can see, I am getting the critical, but apparently the critical doesn't really matter for resource gathering. At least that's what I can see. Doesn't seem to make too much difference, if any. So I don't seem to need to do that. At least that is kind of what I'm getting from that right now. Anyway, wood foundation. Every home starts with a good foundation. Let's build it. All homes start with foundations. Drag the first item in your build menu to place a foundation. To edit your builds, enter edit mode with F. Make building easier using camera controls and level switching. Alright, so yeah, we've got those. Upgrade and change your builds with various styles. Okay, so we can obviously create that. I'm just going to create it round about here. I don't even know how much I can really make. I guess we're just going to make a very simple house. Yeah, I don't have enough. I don't have enough stone for this. Alright, I'm going to have to go and see if I can find some more. Let me just see if I can get some more of this. This knife seems to be the combat weapon, so that's good to know. And I'm going to definitely keep that in mind for when we come across any kind of beasties. We're definitely going to be coming across a couple of those in due time, in due time. I actually wonder, can I jump? I can jump! Yes, I had no idea that I could do that. Fantastic. Alright. So, let me see here. So, how do I... As you can see, I am actually hitting... I am getting the right timing for this thing, but as I say, I think the other weapons, or shall we say the other tools, do not have a critical animation associated with them. Maybe they will at some point in the future, but at the moment they do not. At least that's what I can see. Anyway, let me build the foundation. Oh, I need some more wood, actually. I need some more wood, so let me go and do that. There we go. We can basically just hold down the button now. So even if you don't really care about doing the criticals or anything like that, you can just hold down the button, and it's a very nice, relaxing experience to do that. Okay, so let's do the last foundation. There we are. And now we'll get foundation steps. So we'll do, I think I'd probably like to go from here to here. There we go. And then we can build some walls. We're going to need more wood for that, which is going to be easy enough to get. As you can see, you can just cut down a bunch of this. Shouldn't be too bad. And bear in mind, there is a hunger meter as well. So I do need to keep that in mind. As you can see down in the bottom of the center of the screen, you're going to see exactly how hungry we are. I'm going to need to build a workbench as well. And I'm now being attacked by bees. No, get away from me, bees. How dare you? Okay, apparently it was just a very short time that they were attacking me. So that's good to know at least. I was a bit worried there for a second. Can I actually pick this up? How do I actually pick that up? I don't seem to be able to do that right now. I'm actually not sure. Oh, there's a roll! There's a roll button! I had no idea there was a roll button. Okay, that's very fun. Okay, so we have a wooden doorway right here. Gonna place it round about there. Oh, the building system is so incredibly intuitive, enjoyable, satisfying. Any of these could very easily explain what I'm trying to convey here. So yeah, anyway, can I turn the camera? Is there a way for me to turn the camera? There is, yes, while we're building, as you can see. So there we go. We're just going to do something like this. I need to build a window as well, but I need glass, and I currently do not have glass. So that is a little unfortunate, but it will have to do. It will just have to do right now. So I'm going to have to... Wait a minute. Is this actually mineable right here? No, that's not mineable. That is not mineable at all. Alright, well, I'm very much enjoying this so far, as you might expect. Bear in mind, this is literally just the beginning. There are dungeons that you can explore as well on the island. You're going to be able to interact with the various denizens as well that inhabit the island. And you can also explore deserted ruins. You can build a ship, and you can actually go sailing around on the ocean. I don't know how far away you can go or anything like that, of course, but I think that that is an incredible thing that you're going to be able to do. And I would like to be able to explore the map. So yeah, there's the map, as you can see. There seems to be a dungeon over there, very close by to us in actual fact. So maybe it would be an idea for me to head over there. I'd like to see what kinds of skills we can actually unlock or generally try to train. I'm not sure if we can actually. Is there a button that I can press to access my character screen? Don't think so. Okay, so wait a minute. If I go this way, gonna just go this way because I'd like to see whether we can actually find. Yeah, I think this is where the cave is, or the dungeon, or whatever it is. Aha! Hello. Ooh, this is interesting. Activate. Okay. Map updated. Okay, so what does that mean? What does this mean? What does that mean? I have no idea. No, I wanted to go in there. Oh, well, never mind. I assume what I'm going to need to do is I will need to go to these various points on the map to be able to access some kind of key or mechanism that is going to allow me to enter the dungeon. At least that is what I can gather from that. Is this something I can mine? Yes. This is, I assume, copper or clay or something like that. And I'm going to assume that copper is definitely going to be used for better equipment. There we go. Yes, give me that. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me actually just very quickly see. Okay, so I can actually fish in this game, right? I should be able to fish in this game. I can swim as well, as you can see. Very satisfying to be able to go into the water there. And what do we have going on here? Okay, I'm going to assume that I'm going to probably be attacked soon. I'm continuing to press tab for some reason. Okay, hello. Enemy. Nice. Eliminate that, thank you. We can eliminate this. This is the spawn area for these enemies. So I will have to try and murder them as fast as I can. There we go. We also have a pumpkin there, so give me that, thank you. And aha, hello, more enemies. Ah, get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Alright. And we need to destroy the spawning area, as I said before. Need to get those out of the way, thank you. And I think we are good. Okay, yeah. I think what I am going to need to change the key, I think. I'm going to need to change the key for my map and the inventory because I keep pressing tab to have a look at the map. I don't know why, but I continue to do that. Anyway, let's go into the dungeon and actually see what's going on here. This is exciting. I am loving this so far. The sense of wonder and the sense of exploration that you get as you walk around is extremely fun, in my opinion. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so we can't obviously light that right now, unfortunately. Don't have any charcoal or anything like that. This could be a potential bad thing to do, by the way. This might be way too difficult for me, but no, you know, it seems actually not too bad. Doesn't seem too difficult right now. Can I actually... Yeah, I can pick up these mushrooms. Nice. We're going to get some mushrooms. There we go. Can I pick this up? I can. Okay, what kind of resource is this? I have no idea. I'd actually like to see what kind of things I have in my inventory right now as well. I'm wondering whether I have a torch or whether I have anything that can actually light this. So let me have a look-see here. Do I have anything? I mean, you can see all of the resources are very easily accessible through this, which I very much like. Here's my skill points, by the way, as well. So you can see here there's a second chance. Gain a free revive after death every 40 minutes. That's actually kind of useful. Scythes only harvest fully grown crops. That could be useful for farming as well. Keep backpack inventory on death, 25% chance. So obviously if you die, you're going to see all of your stuff go. So you got to be a bit careful on that. But at the moment, I feel pretty safe. You know, I feel like I am not really getting murdered too easily. So I'm quite happy about my progress so far. But obviously, that's maybe not going to remain that way. We're probably going to have some issues at some point. Oh, what's this? There's the obelisk or something that we're going to obviously be interacting with in just a second. Just going to get some more mushrooms while I have the ability to do so. And let's interact. There we go. Let's activate it. Gonna have to hold it down. Boom. There we go. Massive amounts of experience for that, which is actually quite nice. And oh, did I just kill myself? No, I didn't. Okay, I lost 10 HP, but thankfully I didn't die instantly. That is the only thing that I was just super worried about right there. Okay, so wait a minute. Is there... Wait, where's my inventory? How do I get to my inventory again? Because I'm thinking to myself, I want to do that. How do I get to my inventory? I've completely forgotten how to do that. So I'm actually going to go into the controls here. Let me have a look. Oh, there's the block button. There is actually a block button. I had no idea. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so inventory is actually tab. Yeah. Yeah. Inventory is actually tab. So that's good to know. As you can see, look at this. Fishing. I cannot wait to get into fishing. That's going to be so fun. Tab cycles through backpack. That might actually be kind of useful. Yeah, as you can see, it actually cycles through it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay. Well, whatever the case, I think I've activated what I needed to here. Yes, I have activated what I needed to here. So I'm going to be exiting, and then we can go back outside, and we can see what else we need to do to be able to... I guess maybe that door that we interacted with initially was basically just a way for us to uncover the various experience altars or shrines or something like that. I'm just going to eat a couple of these berries while I have the opportunity to do so, because it's going to give me some hunger meter, you know, all that stuff. And I'm actually wondering, can I... No, I can't kill any of these things. Okay, well, that's absolutely fine. So let's move on. Is there a sprint key? There is not. Okay, but if I roll, I actually wonder if that actually speeds me up. What's that? Aha, hello. Okay, that actually gave me some rocks and some wood and all that wonderful stuff. Okay, good to know. And we can also take a look. Oh, I'm doing it again. Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing it again. Let's not do that. No. No. Do not do that. Do not open your inventory any further, me. Thank you very much. Do not do that. That is not a good idea. And here we go. Wait a minute. Ah, hello. Okay, we have... Okay. I need wood to be able to repair this bridge. All right. Well, luckily, there's a bunch of trees nearby. Oh, no, never mind. I can't actually... Wait a minute. This is the wrong weapon. This is the wrong tool. I am an idiot. Okay, there we go. Let's just destroy this, and then we can hopefully get some wood, and that is hopefully then going to enable us to repair the bridge, because I think I actually have a pretty significant amount of wood right now. I have 44, and we're going to be able to gain a lot more from this. Look at this. Yeah, I already have 80. Look at that. That was super fast. And now we're just going to be able to repair this. Boom. Look at that. So magical to be able to do that. I love it. I love it. And here we go. Now we can access this, and that's going to give us more experience. There we go. Big chunk of experience right there. Very nice. And we got some things here. What about the lighthouse? Can't get into the lighthouse. I'd like to be able to repair the lighthouse, please. I want to be able to do that. Doesn't seem like I can right now. But we can just break these barrels. There's a little bit of, I don't even know, some kind of mechanical gears or something like that. I'm just going to destroy a couple of these extra trees here, because you never know when you might need some wood going forward, you know. Definitely going to need something like that, at least a little bit, to, you know, build the rest of my house. I probably should have built my house, all things considered, and finished the construction of it, because I'm wholeheartedly assuming that if I end up dying to some enemies, that building a bed probably would have given me a respawn function, you know? Probably would have done that. Unfortunately, the tree does seem to be leaning against the lighthouse, but thankfully they've already thought of that, and they have it automatically be, you know, disintegrated or whatever you want to call it, and it makes it a lot easier for you to get the resources. And that's actually hilarious too. I don't know whether you noticed that either, but because the tree, if you actually destroy it from that side, from the side that the island is actually on, of course the tree would be falling into the ocean. But that's not how they've done it in this, because they know that if it falls into the ocean, you're not going to be able to pick up the resources, or you're not going to be able to do it that easily. And I love that, because they have thought, that's annoying, isn't it? That's annoying for the player to have to do that. So they have obviously seen that, thought to themselves, you know what, let's not do that. Let's make it a nice experience. And so the tree doesn't fall into the ocean, doesn't make me jump in after it to pick up all the resources. In my opinion, that's a wonderful thing. That's very nicely done. Alright, so there's one more little altar that we can go over to. What is this over here? Gonna destroy this if I can. There we go. Nice. Give me that. More mechanical parts. Not entirely sure what the mechanical parts are for, but I'm going to assume that we're probably going to need those when we get our workbench up and running. And they are significantly introducing us to a variety of different mechanics so far. So, first of all, oh, hello. Okay, yeah. First of all, they introduced us to combat. Then they introduced us to the fact that sometimes various structures and buildings will require a large number of resources to complete. And now they're teaching us how to do air rolls. So you can jump further when air rolling instead of regular jumping. Run and jump forward after you've left the ground, then trigger a roll. This will perform an air roll to propel you. Yes, to propel you further forward. Okay, wonderful. So let's do that. Oh, okay, that's really satisfying as well. It seems like everything in this game is extremely satisfying to pull off. Even the simple things, you know? Even the simple things. It's actually kind of amazing that they have been able to do that. Anyway, there we go. I'm just going to eat a couple more of these berries while I have the opportunity to do so. And I have a skill point now. Yes, I actually have a skill point, so that's nice. Okay, so can I drag these things onto my bar or... Wait a minute, that's clay. Where's my food? There's food. So how do I... Ah, there we go. I can drag this onto my bar, as you can see, like that. So that's how I drag things onto the bar. So I'm gonna think about... let's eat some... Let's eat some pears. Let's eat a pear right now. There we go. That was actually a pretty significant amount of hunger eliminated as well. And now the little dungeon, or the gate over there, the little door, is now highlighted once again. So I'm assuming that there's something that I can do there. So let's just go and have a look and see what we can do here. So increase my health pool or increase my hotbar slots. I'm gonna go for the hotbar slot, in my opinion. I think increasing that is probably a little bit better, but I don't know. I mean, gaining health is obviously very useful because of course you're gonna need it, you know. Inevitably you will need it to make sure that you don't die against a variety of enemies and things, but as it stands right now, I haven't really felt too much in danger. Of course, this is the very beginning of the game, so you're not really going to be put into significant peril just yet. But yeah, that doesn't mean that that's not going to happen anytime soon. Alright, so I'm actually very close to my house. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to go here and build some stuff. Just going to finish the building. There we go, very easily done, and let's go for, there we go, nice little house, house topper here. I don't have enough clay. I need clay? Really? I need clay to be able to do that? Okay, I need clay for the wood. I mean, for the roof even. Okay, so that's good to know. And is there a, Okay, so you can actually build separate levels as well, which I very much like. But there's the bed, we built the bed, and there's a campfire. I need to build a campfire. What is that? What is that right there? Do I have enough? Yeah, I do have enough. Okay, so I actually need to build a campfire. So let me, yeah, I don't want to attack my house, thank you very much. Okay, so I can actually exit my house literally just by exiting it, just by moving. I don't need to hit a key or anything like that. Very much like that as well. That's very natural, and you can just go straight on out there. Nicely done. So building a workbench is obviously going to be the next thing that I want to do. So I guess we'll do that, but I'm actually going to build a campfire out here. Just going to build one right there, and we can actually light it as well. So we need fuel, which is obviously going to be wood, which of course I do not have because I just used it all. So we're just going to destroy a couple of other trees. We're just going to destroy these two trees that we can see right here, and then we can hopefully build the workbench with the resources that we gain from that. There we go. And then we'll be able to maybe even visit the mayor, because obviously visiting the mayor is probably going to give us some other overarching quest. Maybe he's, you know, having a problem with something or another, and we're going to be able to solve it for him. At least that's what I would like to be able to do. So let's light this. There we go. Whoa, that's bright. That is very bright indeed. Okay, so now we can actually cook things if we want to. As you can see right there, we can actually extinguish the fire as well, which is really nice. And I'm very much liking it. Okay, so what's this? We can now sleep, set the bed, and now look at it. It's now daytime. Wonderful. Now we can actually see again. Yes, perfect. Okay, so there's the workbench. I need 40 wood for it, as you might expect. So let's just go out here and get some more wood. Alright, so here we go. We now have enough wood to be able to build our workbench, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so how do I rotate things? Just press R. There we go. That was easy enough, wasn't it? Okay, so we're just going to place this probably somewhere around here. There we go. Perfect. And now we can actually build other things. For example, we can build a wood pile. We can build a refinery, which uses steam to grind down large minerals into little bits, so you can sift out all sorts of precious metals and gems. You can also have a utility box here as well. Obviously, I already have a utility box outside there, so it's not really necessary for us right now, but we have another bunch of other things here. So, for example, we have a wooden well here, which is used as a water source for farming. And we have a wood frame farm as well, which enables us to actually farm crops, which is going to be a lot of fun to do. And otherwise, we can obviously build other things too. Okay, yeah, that is extremely cool. Loving that. Okay, so let me see. Can I actually, we need to get some more of these wood fibers? No, we need more plant fibers. Thank you very much. So I'm going to see if I can actually get more of these, because we need a whole bunch for the wood farm. Oh, not wood farm. You know what I mean. The farming thing that actually enables us to, plant crops. That's going to be a lot of fun to do. So I'd like to do that. I actually like to get a fishing rod as well. I always love fishing in these kinds of games. Well, some games, let's face it, some games are obviously going to be extremely difficult to fish. But I do usually like that quite a lot because it's extremely relaxing. I always think that is very relaxing, so it would be quite nice for us to be able to get there as well. So I'm just going to destroy a couple of these, and I am doing okay in terms of food as well. But we need to visit the mayor, so I think it would probably be a good idea for me to do that first. Let me see if I can actually get the frame. Yes, I can get the frame. Very nice. Look at this. We can actually put it right by the side as well, and it snaps. You see that? It actually snaps to our house, which is actually amazing in my opinion. I really love that. So let's do that. There we go. That's looking real cool. That is looking so cool in my opinion. Okay, let me go outside here. What can I actually... Oh, look at this. Okay, hello. Oh yeah, I'm getting excited about this. Okay, plant all. So there we go. We planted all of this. Unfortunately, wait a minute. I don't have a well, so I can't actually... No! Oh, this is bad. Okay, wait a minute. I need wood. Okay, I need wood. Let's go. Let's go and get some wood real fast. Well, it turns out that I was actually wrong about the whole critical hit thing. You can actually critically hit other resources, not just enemies. So you can see right there, I don't know whether you noticed that at the very end of my my attack on the tree, instead of doing 6 damage, I was actually dealing 8 damage, and that obviously makes things much quicker to get done. Anyway, wooden well is what I'm going to be building here. We're going to build that right next to the little farm here, I guess, maybe at the back there. And there we go. All right, so now I don't even know whether I need to... Do I need to... Oh, I need a watering can. Are you serious that I need a watering can? Okay, wait a minute. Is it built out of stone, or what is it built out of? I mean, it's not going to be stone, right? It's going to be something like... Maybe it's wood? Maybe it is actually wood. If it's wood, then that's fantastic. If it's not wood, then I'm kind of done, and I have no idea where I can get it. Oh no. Oh, this is a problematic situation, isn't it? I might not even have it unlocked yet. Oh dear. Okay, this is bad. This is bad news bears right here. All right, well, let me actually just see what's going on in here. Actually, maybe no. We just have our regular tools. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have that unlocked yet. So the best thing I can do now is literally just to go over to where the mayor is potentially and see if he is going to give me something. Maybe he's going to be like, hey, you look like a sort that's into farming. Maybe you want to do a little bit of that. And then he's going to give me a watering can or something like that. I don't know. That would be kind of nice. Anyway, let me unlock this door. And as I said to you before, that was the reason why we went into those areas, because now it has unlocked this dungeon of some kind, and now we can go into the dungeon and explore it ourselves. Obviously, I do not have a torch, as far as I'm aware, so that is a little bit problematic, but I guess maybe it's actually not even bad. We can light this. With this thing? Yeah, we can light it with that thing. There we go. So we can actually light these things up. And we can also repair this if we want to. There we go. I do have the resources to be able to do that, which is actually quite good. I'm surprised that we actually had them. And you can light things once again, but I don't have any of the resources required to actually light these, which is kind of sad. But we're going to just run around in the dark a little bit. Hopefully you don't mind that. And we're going to be able to maybe come across some magical things. I mean, look at this. This is exactly what I mean, though. Games like this that inspire me to explore actually makes a huge difference. It really does. It makes a huge difference to my overall enjoyment, because I think to myself, wow, I'd like to see what happens here. I'd like to see what happens there. And I'm just walking around and I'm actually finding these things so mysterious and cool. It's just amazing. So I'm very much enjoying it. And maybe you will too, who knows? Maybe if you pick it up or, you know, whatever. Maybe you're going to enjoy it as well. Anyway, I'm just going to try and kill this. There we go. Easy enough. Let's just try and destroy this as well. Can I destroy that? No? Why can't I destroy this? Okay, that's kind of weird. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. But whatever the case, I am actually wondering whether I should have gone and spoke with the mayor to begin with. Because if I spoke with the mayor first, maybe he's going to say to me, oh yes, you should probably go down into the dungeons, you imbecile, and rid us of the evil that is down there, or something like that. Maybe he's going to say that. And then in which case, well, I'm then going to be helping him, and I guess maybe I'm doing it for nothing now, but let's just... I made it! I actually made it across. I did my little, the little jumpy roll mechanic thing. And it's actually working out quite nicely for us. What is that? Oh, okay, hello. Enemies. Okay, what is this? Yeah, it's a spawn area. Just try and deal damage to this. There we go. Get that out the way. Thank you very much. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm actually just going to take a quick look here, because maybe I actually do have a torch, and I just haven't seen it because I'm an imbecile, so maybe that happened. I don't see a torch. No, I do not see a torch. What if there's something else here that I can take? I mean, there's a wooden light post, but obviously that's not something that I want to build right here. So I'm going to assume that there is a way that I can do that, but I'm going to say that maybe it's not yet available to me because I haven't gone and spoken to the mayor. That's, I'm going to assume, the thing that I needed to do. So, yeah, bit of a mistake on my part. But, yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's not so bad. I mean, I know the way back out. As you can see, there is no interior map. So that's also something to bear in mind. What's this? Oh, we got some gold. Nice. Well, some money. Whatever kind of money it is. Seems like there isn't anything over in this direction. So it seems like I was going the right way beforehand. Okay, I can also mine this if I want to. I don't even know what this is, but yeah, you can see here that if I try to go for critical attacks with the mining pick, I get 1 extra damage, which I assume is going to save me at least 1 or 2 hits in the end. So that's actually quite nice. And I'm going to assume that once you upgrade your gear or your equipment or whatever it is, you're probably going to have a much easier time of things in general. You know, you're going to be able to destroy things much faster, you're going to do more damage to basically everything. So of course that is definitely something that you're going to want to do. But as it stands right now, yeah, not going to do that. Anyway, look at it. Look at what it says in the bottom right there. To move a town resident into a plot, you must first build a house or something like that. Okay, so that means that there are ways that you can actually introduce people to the island, which is actually very intriguing to me right now. I'd like to be able to see what happens with that. Anyway, I'm just going to eat a couple of berries here while I move around, because I'm actually getting myself pretty hungry right now. So let's go and speak to the mayor, because I've done everything else, and it might make sense for us to do that. Bridgewater, that is where we are. That is where we are entering right now. Whoa, it looks pretty dilapidated, actually. Seems like they're on hard times, potentially. Hello, is that you? Is this the mayor? Mayor Gerald is his name. That's funny. Hello there. Need a hand? Well, what is this place? This is Bridgewater, traveler. My name is Gerald. I am the mayor of this corner of the world. He's not actually that old, but I'm giving him an old voice. If you're settling on the island, beware of the darkness that lurks beneath. Many travelers come to Bridgewater, but very few stay. Please donate any spare building supplies at the town notice board. We desperately need resources to rebuild and upgrade the town. If you help me build Bridgewater back up again, I'll clear new plots of land for citizens to move in. Alright, very good. Good afternoon, friend. Okay, goodbye now. Okay, so he said, basically, if I help him, he's going to be really, really pleased. Oh, there's a backpack. Oh, increases inventory slots to 200. I need 50 gold for that. Okay, hello, sir. Howdy there. It sure is a nice afternoon. Okay, well, it is. Would you want to give me that backpack for free, sir? No, he's not. He's never going to do that. He's never going to do that. I know. Anyway, I would love to be able to actually learn how to fish and to do some farming. Oh, hello. There's a bunch of farms going on here. This is all dilapidated, though, as you can see. This is all dilapidated and all disused and everything. Okay. Well, as it stands, you know what needs to be done. We need to build up our, build up everything, basically. Collect resources, fight in the dungeon, level ourselves up. As you can see, I'm actually almost level 2. So, yeah, that's also something that we need to do. And otherwise, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. If you would like to check out LEN'S Island, then there is a link in the description. Ah, there's the fishing docks over here. Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to end the episode off here before I get inevitably too drawn in. And maybe you'll enjoy it yourself. Who knows? Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.